Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Oh no, you're so Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
We're back.
I'm out of the hospital, finally.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how many times you jump up.
He was in the hospital again last night.
He was in the ICU. Oh my gosh.
After you fell down.
She said I was in the ICU.
Well, you almost went back to the ICU is what he's saying. Well, you can tell about that if you want to.
I'll leave that one for him.
Thanks for coming back, everyone. We have a guest again. Lucky us.
Yep.
2 guests in a month, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This guest is a pain in my ass. And most people's, really. And this is Cognac and myself's nephew. You're our nephew, but you're like a whole ass adult. And his name is Kane. It'll be Scotch.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Welcome, Kane.
Welcome, Kane.
Kane is a dope ass name. If you watch hood movies like me.
That's where
Menace to Society.
That's what he was. You didn't realize he was actually technically named from that movie.
It makes a lot of sense.
Well, it's better to be dope than the one from the Bible.
That's the #1 question. Everyone's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, Kane. They're like, "Biblically?" And I'm like, "No." They're like, "Didn't you kill your brother?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's an old story."
All my brothers are still alive.
Menace to Society, and when my brother named him that, I was like, he was the one that got shot up though. So
Kane was the trooper though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the soldier.
You're kind of a trooper.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's another movie with Kane. I'm watching it right now, but it's a hood movie as well. And Kane's always go hard.
Canes and Canos. Canes and Canos.
Canaans. Yeah.
Was made for the streets, apparently.
and Supernatural.
No, your pants are too tight for the streets.
Nah, he good.
Hey, Lil Wayne wears skinny jeans.
He good these days.
Well, he's rich and has bodyguards.
Yeah.
In Supernatural, they changed the whole dynamic up of the Kane thing.
Oh yeah, he was actually a good guy. Yeah, good show. Anyways,
Kane with a K, Killer Kane.
No, no.
I'll take that one.
No, he smokes watermelon.
The crazy part is
watermelon bubblegum.
Now here's the thing: it's Kane Vice.
Yeah.
Now Vice, no.
So he's like a gangster and a cop.
Yeah. Undercover Kane.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
People ask me when I was bartending in Austin, they asked me my name, and I tell them, and they were like, "Oh, man, you should be in a movie." And I'm like, "It's tight, but I'm just a bartender." So thanks for shooting me while I was already down.
Are you a director?
Yeah. Can you help with that?
They meant a porno though.
You should be in a movie. You filming one? No, but you should be in one. What the fuck?
Yeah. Just tip me like it's a movie. Please. Anyways, how was everyone's week? Tequila, how was your week?
My week was good. I had fun this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what did you do that was fun?
I had a conversation with somebody that's going through some mental health issues.
That's fun?
Yeah. Very entertaining.
Oh, gosh. That sounds terrible. Okay.
They trying to go to New York with and they need to borrow $200 from me so they can get room and board.
In New York?
Yeah. Albany, New York, yeah.
For $200?
Yeah.
A hostel?
Yeah, but they trying to reestablish themselves there. They're not going to visit they long term.
Oh.
Yeah. And that would be all the money that they have.
In New York.
Yeah.
$200.
Yeah. And I'm like, how you going to get from the bus station, because they're going to ride the bus, how you going to get from the bus station to the hotel? That makes sense.
Oh my God.
Here's another $100.
No, I'm not kidding. No bills where you don't have nothing. No.
I'm like, that's gonna dig into your 200 right there, bro.
He's gonna wind up doing those movies I just suggested to Kate over here.
I say, man, if you're not ready to be homeless, shit, you might want to stay at home.
Oh, these kids.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how was your week, Cognac?
My week was okay. Had a good meeting.
Yeah.
See how successful it's going to turn out to be.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
The overthinker over here.
Yeah.
This,
I still have to make it
shit
happen.
goes good and you still overthink.
Still have to make
You made it happen. I got an email
No.
right away.
Yes, you did. But that doesn't matter when you don't have to rely on people that have to take actions upon said circumstances. That's what I'm saying.
Execution is key. You're right.
Yeah, you'll get it.
The meeting's just the start of it.
You'll get it done. Just go downstairs and open one of those fortune cookies. You'll be all right.
What was mine?
It was a lie. It was for someone else.
Beauty and intelligence. It makes you the total package.
Yeah.
With
Beauty and intelligence. It wasn't directed.
It was
towards
telling
me.
you to get that.
I gifted
I mean,
it to
technically, my week's not over. I get to hang out with my nephew. I haven't seen him in quite a bit.
I know he's been in hiding, huh?
And
It's been what since Ray's birthday, so
I love him.
8 months.
So,
Well, I love you.
and
Oh,
Oh, shucks.
that's fucking. I love you too, bro.
I love you. I love you too.
but
I like you all right.
y'all know me. I mean, I don't say it to many people, but yeah, I do. I do love this cat, whether he believes it or not. I don't think he knows how much I deep down like.
I know.
Are you gonna start crying?
No.
I'll cry with you.
No. Okay. Well, you guys can both go downstairs. Shit.
I
How are we gonna help people this episode?
He pisses me off a lot.
No, not more than he pisses me off.
I guess that's why I say I love him, because nobody that pisses nobody that I don't love pisses me off. That's what I'm saying.
How was your week, Scotch?
It's good. It's busy, but I mean it's fun. Came off the weekend after spending time with my kid, and then just gearing up for pick up Kelsey in an hour and a half. So good week. Be a better week. Well, it's been good getting to see y'all again after what 9 months, something like that. So
We appreciate the visit,
yeah.
and we appreciate whooping your ass at pool. So that was fun.
This is
Yeah.
a fluke. This whole
Still
last night-
undefeated at pool basketball too with him.
Well, he has to come
Yeah.
when it's not cold.
Yeah, I'm not 16 anymore.
And I'm not playing with either of y'all anymore.
You were like
Any of
18.
y'all. All three of
I
You
was
y'all.
were
18.
18 years old, man.
I was 135 pounds, and you were
No, you
manhandling me.
weren't. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You were a good one.
But did he tell you that I'm undefeated right there though?
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
I think the only thing I've ever beat him in, finally, he wanted to arm wrestle me last
No.
night, and I finally beat him. I was like,
I don't even know why he wanted to arm wrestle you at that point.
he put his head down, immediate shame. He's like,
Yes.
damn it.
Rob, he was on cloud Cognac last night.
And Fluey.
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 Okay.
I was
He forgot his over the top move. That's all it is. You're supposed to grab a thumb, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was still Fluey.
And a kick to the groin. I got everything Master Kid taught you.
Stomp to the groin.
Stomp to the groin.
Sir, this is arm wrestling? I won.
No rules. All right, so this week's topic,
Yeah, this week's topic is
Did you say how your week was?
it was this. It was fun.
semi-sober ones.
Still fluey, still busy at work.
Episode 57, 57. Semi-sober ones.
Sure. But we have to not forget.
Oh, you can't forget. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes.
You know what time it is?
He has no idea what
no
time
idea.
it is.
Oh, man. It is time
Here it
for Joking with Cognac.
So, why do a lot of fish like to swim in salt water?
Because they have to physically survive.
Well, that wouldn't be a joke, now would it? I don't know. Why?
No, because pepper makes them sneeze.
Oh my God.
I thought you were going to go for the Putin.
Wow. Okay.
Pepper makes them sneeze. That's a good one.
Yeah. Well. There we have it, guys. Joking with Cognac. Always coming with them grade school jokes.
I told you I got some hard ones for you.
Coming with that heat.
Y'all don't want to be canceled.
I told you those are the undercover after dark episodes. You can tell those jokes.
Those are the pool table jokes.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna help some folks.
Yeah.
Know?
We're gonna put our doctor hats on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, we've done this so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we damn near.
Yeah.
On my resume,
we got
I put a
we got an hour.
psychiatrist.
Oh yeah.
We should put the degrees on the wall.
I was also able to share with Cognac and the girl a resume from the same person that's struggling with mental health issues.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
And they're a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. A mental health doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a few doctors in my family too.
Yeah.
They've been doing that type of work since they were about 10, according to their resume.
Yes. Literally, time is super off.
This is the 5 years experience you needed before I got my degree.
Yes.
I started my job, so I could be accepted.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, dear semi-sober ones. I have been married 31 years. I recently found out that my husband belongs to a singles group. The group meets once a week, and my husband never misses a meeting. I went with him to their most recent one and realized it was made up of mostly women. My husband knew all of them, particularly one named Lauren, who he said he found interesting. I suspect that he's too interested in her. Our marriage isn't great. Sex is infrequent because he has erectile dysfunction and does nothing about it. He's obsessed with his weight and works out 4 times a week, and he's not a good communicator and has become secretive. I'm worried that he may have something going on with Lauren, and I'm very anxious about it, and I don't know what to do. Please advise. We have gone to marriage counseling, but it did not help.
Like what? His dick don't work.
Her name is Ann,
And
and his name is Paul. So 31 years of marriage.
Uh-huh.
31 years of marriage. God damn.
Okay, I'm kind of confused
Amen.
though. You said that she belongs to a singles group.
no, he does.
He does,
Yes.
but she went with him.
Yeah.
And she's...
Still that oblivious.
I'm sorry. You're concerned about, what was it, Lauren? You're not concerned about the whole aspect of the
Right,
singles
yeah.
group? I'm confused.
I'm not going to say what.
I'm confused because I heard his dick didn't work. That's what I'm confused about.
For Ann.
It don't work after beating Lauren.
Ma'am, there's like so many
It's
issues.
a
with that.
muscle. It's exhausting.
There's a lot of issues.
I was gonna say he's working on his body. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 times a week. And not giving you any D.
So what's a singles group? Let me understand what that is.
I don't know.
I don't.
Like
They have a group for that.
Yeah, of course. You can mingle and be single.
What is it like? Hi, my name is Mike and I'm single.
I would assume it's like. Okay, he's been.
I've been single for 6 years now. Got a coin.
Well, no, I'm gonna say. I'm assuming he's, probably in his 50s, or whatever. So you're talking about probably somebody that doesn't do the sweepy swipes and shit. So there
But he
probably
shouldn't
are
be doing
groups.
any of it because he's married.
He's married.
Yeah.
I don't get that either. But what I was explaining to Mike about the singles group, it's probably one of those things that where older people don't want to get online, and it's like one of those meet and greets and.
Or maybe he's unhappy in his marriage and just
But
wants
if
to
I know the church has singles groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Christian mingle.
Yeah. Yeah. Turn up.
I'm going to pass. And you're not even married anymore, so stop saying you've been married for
Right,
21
yeah.
years. That the moment he signed up for singles group was the moment you were no longer married.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
If he's not facilitating that group, then why would he be facilitating it?
He's not a
Bringing the
psychiatrist
cookies.
like us. You know? So,
That doesn't make no sense.
let him go, let him go.
And Lauren not single.
And he didn't go to a swingers, you know, like you went with him to a singles group.
Yeah,
it's not a
that's-
swing.
yeah,
That means he didn't want you there.
That's the most confusing part of that
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
So how's he successful in the group? He not a good communicator.
I don't know.
And how do you show up to a singles group and be like, "Do you
This is my
think
wife.
Hey,
this
here's
is my
my
wife?
wife."
Yeah.
Is this cool with you
Yeah.
guys?"
Yeah.
It's the caucasity of it for me.
Caucasity.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Ann. What was his name?
Paul.
Paul's gone.
Yeah.
That's our advice.
Lauren got Paul right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Paul, like the guy from Euphoria.
At least once a
Pulling
week,
this-
apparently.
Yes.
Paul, like the guy from Euphoria, pulling his,
Cow.
Oh, yeah.
pulling his.
Some people aren't caught up.
Oh,
All right. Dear semi-sober ones, my ex and I were high school sweethearts who dated from freshman year of high school to the last semester of college. It was somewhat rocky with us breaking up a few times between our total of 7 years, with the longest break lasting a year, but we always found ourselves back together. He would be the one to break up with me usually, but this last time I broke up with him, and that was a little over 2 years ago at this point. We haven't talked since then. I dated a couple people since then, but nothing has felt the same, and 2 years later, I'm at the point where I'm dreaming of him nightly. It's sucking the fun out of daily life just thinking about how much happier I am in my dreams. I haven't dared search him on social media or try to check with him. I have a sinking feeling after the longest we've gone without talking, he's moved on. It wasn't an amicable breakup by any means. There were a lot of tears. I'm stuck in a really awkward place. I can't decide if I want to contact him or talk to him again and risk getting the letdown of my lifetime. Moving on from a high school relationship that I might just be reminiscing over because things were simpler back then, or if I should really just go to therapy and forget about all this. It's tearing me apart, and I'm spending my days off laying around and sleeping just in hopes of having a nice dream again. What's her name?
Emily.
Literally sounds like an Emily. See, back in the ICU.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot to unpack. She unpacked a lot. That shit don't make no sense at all to me.
No, it doesn't.
Y'all broke up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You left him
And
for
y'all
whatever
weren't even
reason.
stable for
Yeah.
7.
Yeah,
Y'all
it was
were-
it didn't ever sound like a good
Yeah.
relationship.
Old boy said he done. You know.
What are you dreaming about if y'all kept breaking up?
The happy moment, just the good
You
memories.
got a good D or something?
Yeah.
Like,
I think she should let that one.
Yeah, he done
let
moved
that
on.
one go.
Yeah.
Like move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he done moved on. Damn, she going through it though.
Yeah, I mean, go to therapy, but I mean,
Therapy helps.
therapy helps.
I'm team therapy.
She lied to herself about Joe. She, you know, she
I
probably
mean,
told her.
I get it to an extent. Like maybe that's her first love, and she can't walk away from it or whatever. But
But she did.
yeah, well, okay, yeah, that's your fault. You did. And I mean, so really, you just gave him the opportunity to go and move on with his life, and you're stuck in neutral. So
Okay. Cognac's in the ICU again, guys. You can give advice later.
I just think, yeah, I don't got nothing for her.
Well, you don't go back.
I don't
You
go
always
back.
say
I don't
you go
understand.
back.
Once I'm done, I'm done.
So keep
Yeah.
keep dreaming.
Yeah,
Dreaming about it.
yeah.
literally,
Boom.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord, for that moment. I hope. Damn.
All right.
Yeah, she's selfish as fuck, bro.
Why is she selfish?
I mean, cause let that man go.
yeah.
You know
she,
what I'm saying?
she would be selfish to reach back out, and
Yeah.
kind of like reel
Well,
him
maybe
back in.
he's dreaming about her too.
Maybe. He didn't write us and say he was.
Very true. Very true. That's coming
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
And what is that? What do they say? Misconnections or whatever.
oh no, it's lower expectations.
No, that's a different one. That was from Mad TV, right? No. Misconnections they actually have on a radio show. Are you okay? Were you revived? You got the paddles?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Dear semi-sober ones, I recently Googled my brother-in-law to see if I could find his birth date, which I had forgotten. Weird. When his name came up, so did some information I wish I hadn't seen. He's a convicted sex offender for rape who has served time. I'm assuming my sister knows about his past, but what if she doesn't? I don't want to say anything to her because she already knows. She'll be upset that I now know. If she doesn't know, I should tell her I'm afraid. If she doesn't know and I tell her, I'm afraid she may blame me for messing up a good thing. Should I talk to him and ask him if he's told her, or should I leave things alone and let things play out naturally? I was shocked by the revelation because it doesn't fit the man that I know. What's her name?
Jessica.
I think you need to mind your business, Jessica.
I don't know.
And her brother-in-law is Hector.
Yeah.
And the wife is Lucy.
Jessica, Hector, and Lucy.
I don't know. If that was my sister and I googled that, I would immediately go ask her.
Well, I wouldn't Google this shit for somebody's birthday. Why
I wouldn't either.
Googling?
That's
she
what
could
I
have just
said.
texted her.
Yeah.
Text your sister.
Yes. Hey, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but hindsight, all
So,
that.
what is Hector's birthday?
Right?
What you type in Google?
But like, if she
Like
didn't-
500 different birthdays at least, or 5 million.
I mean, it could go two ways. She could go up to her and tell her, and she could be like, "Yeah, I know about it."
Yeah.
And he'd be like,
Oh,
"Cool,
okay.
I guess we'll accept them."
Cool.
Whatever. Or she could not tell him, and then later she found out that they split up, and she knew, and then she's a fucking asshole for it.
So here's me. I'm petty, and I'm also sneaky. If need be, I'm a detective. I probably would Google Hector anyways. But what I would do is print out his rap sheet, and the next time I'm over at my sister's house, drop it somewhere that she will find it, and then she can look at it, and then if she either does something about it, or doesn't do anything about it, that means she knew.
Yeah, you're a police. That's a tactic.
Yeah, I'm a vice.
The cops use that tactic in the courthouse and shit.
Yeah, but I'm going to use it at my sister's house.
But they do that shit. That's fucked up. But
then
they married. He got to register.
Yeah.
She know.
Well, yeah, if you live in the house.
Yeah, you live in the house. You got to
tell everyone.
Yeah, you got to let everybody
down
know.
the street.
He might just pull a, no, I don't like this neighborhood.
Nah, that's everywhere. I mean, he got to do that.
Literally,
shit.
it's on like a register.
Yeah.
There's an app for it. It looks like Google Maps when you're trying to find food. It's a bunch of red dots. That you don't know what to fuck with.
But I'm telling you, you'd be very surprised
It looks like chicken pox.
how some women get dickmatized and just don't see any of those things. I mean,
Digmatized.
look at the Tinder swindlers. I don't. She could be that oblivious. It's not impossible.
My enemies are still coming after me.
I mean, but you know, he got parole officers. Probably if he on parole, then say coming to the house, all kind of things. It's none of her fucking business.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that I would tell my family if I fell in love with someone if they were a sex offender. Either, so.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, why the fuck are you here for dinner?
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Like, how close are you and your sister?
Yeah. That's a good question. That's probably why she Googled him.
Yeah.
Because he probably kind of separated them a little bit.
Yeah.
I
would tell my sisters.
Yeah.
So I don't care. You talk to me later when you get over it.
Just because sometimes you just gotta mind your business. But I mean, if you afraid for her, or whatever,
I mean, with your sister, that's happened before.
You need to let her know.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
yeah. If you're afraid for your sister, you need to let her know.
Yeah.
I mean, but he already offended her sexually, so.
He's showing up. He's showing up to parties like this all the time, looking at the
No,
kids.
she said it doesn't fit the man she knows, so he's not creepy.
Yeah.
Not all rapists look like that.
I know, but that I mean, okay. This is giving him the best option possible. I know some dudes from high school.
Yep, me too.
That slept with younger women that are still teenagers that were a couple years apart, but it was illegal and their parents got pissed about it.
Yep.
They went to jail. Now they're sex offenders.
Yep.
Two. Remember the guy I told you about?
Yeah, I know multiple people that's happened to,
Yeah,
and they
me
have
too.
to go and register their names and do all that shit. So maybe it's something like that. Or he likes little children and is fucked up and he's a piece of shit.
No, it wouldn't just be rape.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, rape is a broad...
It say rape or sex offender?
She said that he was a convicted sex offender, rape.
Oh.
So.
But that falls
in that category. That's what I'm saying. It's a kind of broad thing.
Statutory
He's
rape.
18,
Yeah.
she's 15. It's
I mean,
rape.
while you're Googling, get into the fucking case.
Or you can pull up a
Is he dangerous
Yeah.
or not? Because then I will say something. Because now
But
I'm
then-
not hanging around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But then knowing you'd be like, bitch, do you need too many clues? Like, call the cops.
Blues Clues. All right. Dear semi-sober ones, my husband is a hard-working, giving, fun-loving man. He has always been an equal earner in our household and has always done his part. Last week, however, he injured himself for the second time in the past 6 months. This did not happen on the job, but playing paintball. This wouldn't be a problem if it didn't cost him work and money, but it does. He will be off the job now for at least a few weeks, and we just simply can't afford it. How do I tell him that his paintball days need to be over?
If he's getting hurt in paintball, he might just want to stretch a little bit more. That's not like it's not like a combat.
Yeah,
sport.
she Betty. That's Betty.
I think Betty's a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his hobby, and you're gonna take it away
Paintball
from him.
guy.
Yeah. You sound like maybe you need a job.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
was
sorry,
thinking.
like literally you
Paintball guy
just said
Tyler.
this man is a great man, fun-loving,
You just said,
equal earner.
Yeah, what's the equal earner?
well, equal
I guess-
earner, though, so that
Yeah,
means she does
yeah.
have a job. That's what.
Some people value being at home as the same as
Yeah.
having a job because
Oh,
they
okay.
manage the house,
Okay.
which is fine. That's your thing. It's not my thing. I've always said that I can't. Could never be a I need to go do shit.
So
would
here's
lose
the
my
thing.
mind. I would lose my mind.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I'd
I can't. Yeah.
Stay at home dad, like cool.
I'm gonna be like to
You would go play paintball or something, right?
to Betty and Tyler. You say you're gonna be out of work a few weeks,
Yeah.
and his paintball days don't need to be over with, but you guys need some financial counseling. I mean, because most people tell you, you're supposed to put a pad that's supposed to last you at least 6 months. 6 to 7 months a year. If something bad happened, you stressing over a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Now you want to take this man paintball away. He a hard worker. He
Right.
probably look forward to paintball.
He could be at singles meetings.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Take better care of your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the couple of weeks out, come on, man. That's one fucking
And it's
check.
not like paintball is like maybe starting out to buy all your stuff to play paintball would
Yeah.
be a pretty.
She didn't even
500.
say it was expensive.
Yeah.
She's just meant
I
he
was
can't
gonna
go
say
back to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. I was going to say, yeah. Because Adam, my friend, took me to paintball. And we did it. And I said, man, these shitty ass guns, whatever. Long story short, basically, when I wanted the gear I wanted, investing in it, like, are we really going to do this shit? Because I'm invested, right? I'll do it if you're invested in it. You're going to go with me, right?
He will
You're
for
going to go
6
with me,
months.
right? You're going to go with me, right?
Yeah.
$500. I can fucking just blast everybody the fuck out. I could clear the forest. That being said, I backed out because he was sketchy on it, but that being said, that's the biggest investment is $500 on it.
But she didn't say anything about
The investment,
No, I know.
you got hurt.
Yeah.
I know. So that being said, now him being hurt.
Daddy, go to fucking work. At work some
Yeah.
extra hours. It's called for better or for worse.
Yeah,
If your man
he
has a
equal.
hobby
Yeah.
that doesn't involve him sticking his dick in someone else, like, shut up.
How
Like,
hurt did he get?
I mean,
what is his
who
job
gives
that
a
he can't
fuck?
go to work from,
Yeah.
Maybe
from paintball?
I don't know.
He's got a bunch of whelps on his leg, and he's like, "Oh, kid, like, I can't go stock shelves today. I'm sorry."
But
That
she
boy was jumping over that tree and landing on the.
doing some Robin King shit. Literally.
There you go. That's what it was.
Yes.
Motherfucking land on stick.
Probably was.
Tripped over the dead body.
He watched too much Call of Duty and
Yeah.
got ahead of himself. Know your limits.
Yeah.
All right. Betty, go to work.
King of the Hill was the best moment I had. Just blasting all these
All right.
kids.
Dear semi-sober ones, I met a very nice guy while I was at a bar. Because I was slightly drunk, he drove me home. We exchanged numbers. Since then, we have been out once. I'm pretty sure we will be going out again. The problem is I have no idea what his name is. We didn't exchange social media contacts, and I feel awkward asking him now. Any suggestions?
well, you're a weirdo for letting someone drive you home without knowing their name first.
Yeah.
She was slightly drunk. Whatever that
You weren't
is.
blacked
You know,
out, so there's
her
no
name is
excuse
Crystal.
for safety precautions there.
Really?
Crystal?
Yeah.
That sounds like a crystal.
With a K or a C?
Yeah, they are new.
That's what it see. Yeah. That's the basic crystal.
Yeah, the K's are crazy.
Yeah.
Here's a weird thing about me. If you don't know somebody's last name and you fuck them,
She didn't say they fucked.
no, I was saying, or drop, whatever. If
They
you
didn't
don't
do
know-
any of that. They just went to eat.
If I'm a single,
Then they go to eat. He
Well,
just
she
took
said
her
they
home.
went out.
Yeah.
if I'm a single woman in a bar and someone's gonna drive me home, I'm gonna send my location to
Oh,
a friend.
bro, like I would be a terrible date now because I am hyper paranoid, hyper will kill your ass if you look weird at me. Yeah, so this is not
Like, ma'am, I'm just giving you a ride. Can you take a gun away from my head?
I send pictures of my Uber drivers and taxi drivers.
So
to
can you
my friends.
go over her scenario again, because I'm lost.
She
as hell.
basically met a guy at a bar. She was slightly drunk.
Yeah.
And he drove her home. They switched numbers. They went out one more time. Or they went out, I guess, for the first time. 'Cause
Yeah.
They just met at a bar. But they didn't exchange... She doesn't know what his name is. They didn't exchange social medias.
She said she feels awkward about
like asking him now.
And that's why I said you're a weirdo for not getting it before you got in the car with him in the
Yeah.
first place.
But here's the thing. You went out with him, Crystal,
What the fuck
with
is
the
that?
C.
So he drove. They encountered each other twice.
Yes. But where did y'all go out, like, the next time? Because I would have looked over at the credit card bill or something, you know what I mean? Something restaurant.
I mean, it would have been more awkward to
If
run
you-
into a friend and be like, hey, this is fuck. What's
Yeah.
your name again?
This is my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather just...
Here, you go ahead. Introduce yourself to my friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get that one at all.
I've never... And nowadays, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been in the dating game for forever.
You alright, bro? You sure?
Sorry.
You making like animal noises.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is... Yeah. Yep. Still an ICU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn,
It's
Crystal.
some spirits.
I don't know what to say about that Crystal
I just
shit.
feel like
yeah.
there's an easy way to find out someone's fucking name. And I thought, I mean, I don't date, but I thought normally people go, here's, put your contact
Yeah.
information in my phone, right?
Well, yeah, it's like a custom.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I'll send you
Yeah.
my name and number so you
Yeah.
can save it for whatever.
Right? Like, I was drunk. That's
Yeah.
why I
I
got in the
never
car
brought
with
it.
you.
So when
There's
they
my
communicate, to go on the first date, what's he like? Hey, punk ass, you gonna take my pee? I mean, what?
Hey, you! Oh, trust me, I've forgotten people's names, like,
Yeah.
just in general, because I didn't care. And I can play it off.
But you gonna make a point to learn it. I mean,
if I care.
I would have done the
Yes.
same thing that you did.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're gonna let him take you out.
Yeah, like
credit
even
card
if
bill.
like he paid for his own, I paid for my own, I'd still just be like, "How much was yours?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they charge you?
They just put these receipts
Yeah.
together. Oh, great job, Steve.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Steve. You're gonna be my husband next at the end of the day.
I don't trust her story. I don't believe her. No.
Well, you're a woman hater.
Nah, I think she just bored. Nah, come on, man.
I'm just kidding.
So this
I'm
dude
just
took.
kidding. You're
he-
literally a female champion.
He
I
took her
appreciate it.
home, and then they went out again.
Mm-hmm.
And she still don't know his name, and she anticipating a second date, third encounter.
That's like that. That's
She'll
like
wind
that.
up on the first 48.
What's that? It's like that movie where that chick meets that dude at the gas station. He's like the God, I just watched it the other day. He's like an assassin, but he used to be, and then he goes out and now he kills the bad guys that hire assassins or whatever. It's on Netflix. It has the girl from like Pitch Perfect and stuff in it.
Oh, I know what you're talking
You know what I'm
about.
talking about? Like, she didn't know his
I've
name
seen
forever.
that.
No, not that.
No, but I love that movie.
But no, later down the road, it was the detective that told the chick his name.
Yeah.
And he was like, he told you my fucking name? I hate my name. Or whatever. It's like, shit. She was like, just call me the gas station guy or whatever.
When you remember it, text me.
Oh, well.
So I can look it up. It sounds familiar.
Mr. Right.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I only saw
Yeah.
previews. That's why I was like, it sounds familiar, but
Mr.
that's
Right.
my girl,
Yeah.
though. That's,
I actually enjoy that movie. I thought it was stupid at like the first 30 minutes, and I was like, this is a weird scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you would do
Those
this
are what
shit.
made you one.
Yeah.
no, we didn't watch that.
The one with Roy.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Crystal.
Crystal has really touched your soul, huh?
No, I guess I'm old, man. But I don't understand
That's the
that
first
shit
thing
at
I'm
all.
asking, though.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kane. What's your name?
You know, she.
And then if you
We
didn't,
didn't exchange social medias.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, yeah, that's weird,
But
but
that's
like I said,
that's a new cat thing. That's what y'all do, right?
I
Scotch.
don't know. People ask me, like, as a bartender, people be like, oh, what's your social media? I'm like, oh, I don't have one. I don't want random ass. I got my kid on my page and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't need random ass people following me like that.
Same.
Not to say that my Instagram isn't full of random ass fucking people, but not people asking for it at a bar. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, dude, let's be best friends. No, let's go have some beers. Let me fill you out
We're
first.
just trying to look at your beard, Kane. That's
I guess I don't. I
and
guess
to see if you'll be.
I know you're
in a movie
the
soon.
actor from that movie.
I guess it's always just been a weird thing to me. It's like you didn't know the guy's last name or a girl's last name.
I never asked nobody their
Honey,
last
Honey,
name for a while.
you called me, and what'd you call me? Danya, the first time. I mean,
I understand,
yeah.
but I'm talking about. But
Did you know my last name then?
before we cut, I called you. I asked
Well,
you.
but-
I asked you what your last name was.
But they weren't cutting. You keep saying cutting.
Oh,
Nobody's cutting
okay.
in this.
Well, we know you not gonna cut. You gonna send them to the Red Sea and all that
Yes,
kind of
the
shit.
Dead Sea.
Yeah.
We know you're holier
Yeah.
than thou with
Yeah.
that dick of yours. We know. It's the most purest penis ever. Pure penis.
Kosher.
Kosher penis.
Kosher forever.
All right.
If she want to cut, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she just met me and she want to give me some money.
I mean, if her last name's Adolf, I'm gonna have a fucking problem. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Dear semi-sober ones, my boyfriend has this habit when we meet new people. It can range from a neighbor to someone like our landlord. During the course of a conversation, he'll lie and exaggerate certain facts about his life. Our life, or something more sensitive, such as our financial situation, which, might I add, is not good. It bothers me because I'm an honest person who finds no reason to lie to people I meet. If it's a subject I don't want to discuss, I keep my mouth shut. An example, he told our neighbors we would consider buying the house we currently rent, but that our mortgage company would need to approve us for $40,000 more. The truth is, we can't get approved for any mortgage because our debt's too high. In the moment, it's hard for me to determine if I should just play along casually or redirect the conversation or correct him. I don't like leading people to believe something that isn't true. He has lied to me about some serious matters in the past, and I'm sure his purpose isn't malicious, but it makes me uncomfortable. If I try to address it with him, he blows me off like it's not a problem. How should I handle these situations in the future? It makes it hard to make new friends when we're not being honest from the start.
I knew a guy like that. Honestly, I didn't know him personally.
I know a guy like that too.
I met him, and he was dating a girl that I worked with in Austin, and he lied to me about all this shit. And I could kind of tell he's a situational person. He wanted just people to accept him because he sucked. He was a douchebag.
He's a pick-me.
Yeah.
That's what I call this. Yeah.
I was just like, I went along with it, and she told me, she's like, he lies a lot, like at work, and I was like, I figured, not a big deal. Then one day he was like, oh, you're a Marine. I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, dude, me too. And I went overseas, and a couple of my buddies died, blah, blah. Fucking lied to me about it.
Damn.
Saw him at a bar, whooped his ass. Fuck that guy. But don't, I hate...
His name is Peter.
Yeah.
Peter
and Nancy.
Liar.
Yeah, the girl name is Nancy. Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. I know people that act like they own companies.
Yeah, I grew up with
married to CEOs and business owners.
Run 500.
Worked for Fortune 500
companies
and shit.
running operations.
Yeah.
Getting the taco meat out right and the chicken fried right.
Don't call that person's vagina taco meat. That's not nice.
No, I
Anyways.
never.
What was her name?
Nancy.
Nancy, your man's it's called pathological liar.
Yeah, and you encouraging him.
Well, yeah, and if he lies to other people, why would he not be pathologically lying
To
to
you,
you all the
yeah.
time?
Yeah. If your first instinct when you meet someone is to be like, hey, guess what I do? I do all this. First of all, you're corny as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, that's creepy.
Yeah.
It is.
I go with the
So what do you do when you tell people you have all these things or you're this person and then they're like, I'll see you there?
Yeah.
And then they come over and you're like, I live in a sorry.
You
I live in
know,
a shanty.
yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
weird.
That's the old adage.
It's like in Ventiana.
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just waiting on my dad to. He's sending the boat over from the storage right now.
You pay this now, I'll wire it to you later.
Tender Swindler.
And my enemies are
That guy,
my
at least
enemies.
that guy had a bunch of money. Like he probably didn't have to lie about that. You know.
He did.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't watch it yet. I'm not really.
The women, they took it from him.
My Bentley he's in the shop. She's in the shop.
So him and Anna should they would be a power couple.
Yeah, they would
thieving.
need to be ended, I think.
Yeah, they would they will run a country.
Literally.
Together.
Who?
They will ruin a country.
Anna, the German heiress one. Remember?
Oh,
yeah.
Her and the Tinder
I never
Swindler
watched
together.
it.
You would, I'm telling you, you would literally throw your phone at the TV once you heard her voice for about 30 minutes.
It's the girl from
I know.
Ozark.
Yeah.
I love her. She played it perfectly.
Yes, he was awesome.
But I was watching it the whole time going, are you people this fucking stupid? Like, I don't know. But I thought the same thing with the
No,
two.
it's
I ain't gonna let no ugly motherfucker boss me like that.
No, right? And they both were attractive in real life. Yeah, I cut for Ruth,
Yeah.
the actual girl. I mean,
Her hair still look
Crispy.
Yeah.
But like curly fries, like you want to dip in not your cheese sauce.
she took on the role perfectly.
Yeah.
Thank you very
But
much.
here's
She
the
did.
thing.
The accent's hard. To
Yeah.
pronounce.
Yeah.
Like it took me like 3 episodes.
I'm not letting
But
no.
I was interested in everything else about the show, but I was just like, "Fuck! If your voice was anything different, this would be much more enjoyable."
Yeah.
And then I just got over it.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine, but either way, Mike made a comment. And I'm like, I'm not letting no pretty bitch manipulate me like this,
Well, you might for a minute.
huh?
You might for a minute.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till you
You
realize
think
it.
so?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Knowing me,
If you think the pretty bitch is a billionaire heiress,
only if
I
you're
mean, like,
my
show me
ear
the money,
like.
girl. I'm like, you have to prove this.
she'll
shit.
fly you to the Dead Sea and clean it all out for you. You'll do it.
Anna was getting some top notch motherfuckers. That lawyer, yeah, man.
But I was about
and
to
she was
say-
ugly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I might stay there though.
she ain't even brushed the ass across his. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? She
She
ain't
was
even
a
showing
step
no
up in that.
cleavage and nothing. You know?
They heard heiress and were like,
Yeah.
She looked a lot cuter in that movie than she did in Ozark.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
you think?
She looked like a product of meth in Ozark.
I get it. Okay, I
She
know
had
the
to.
Robin hair, but to me,
Robin
she's
hair.
such a badass in Ozark, and she was such a phony bitch in Inventiana. I was just like completely turned off.
I couldn't take her seriously in
I-
Ozark either because
Yeah.
there's motherfuckers floating around
But
my
she
hometown
got,
that look
she got
like that.
Marty's back so good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
That's-
she did.
that's the
She
attractive
plays
part.
great in both the movies, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I just wish they would give her a beautiful, normal role one time so I could see how she acts in that.
Yeah. Like a nanny role or something.
A nanny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A calm role. Just take care of a kid and don't do nothing wrong.
No, that's boring. You're not even gonna watch that movie.
That's like putting Danny
Unless
Trejo
somebody
in
tell-
a fun-loving movie
Yeah.
that he's not a gangster.
Well, he got one of those like daddy daycare movies. One of those bootleg daddy daycare.
Well,
Yeah.
but it's being funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Did you watch it though?
I ain't even watched the real daddy.
That's my point. So you're never gonna see her.
I'm daddy daycare. Fuck it.
You're daddy daycare.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm auntie daycare. Oh, he's dying again, y'all.
Nah, Nancy. I think Nancy needs to reevaluate herself. So, no, she tolerate that shit. She got issues or something. I mean, he got issues,
Yeah.
but for her to accept that and she don't like it, she's such an honest person. You
Yeah.
need to question yourself why you're in a relationship with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah. My whole thing, I would just be questioning myself the whole time. Like, is he lying to me about all this shit
Yeah.
too? Or like, what's true and what's not? The whole thing would be you'd all just feel like a huge lie to me.
And then when
would
I
be able to do
ask
it.
you and you tell me, oh, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
No, lying is a big deal.
Yeah, because
Why is it not a big deal to you?
yeah, because she got maintain his fucking lies. He's
Yeah,
setting the stage
I'm not
for her.
doing that
Yeah, you know
shit
what I'm
at
saying?
all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
That's
stressful
bullshit.
too. It's
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
fuck, I forgot what you lied about.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Period. All right, we're gonna run to the last one.
Mhm.
Yep. I'm sad Cognac's not here for this one because it's a good one for him. My husband and I have been happily married for 23 years and have 2 children. Did I always say that? Is it okay for my mother-in-law to tell my husband something and demand that he not tell me? The secret is his sister, who has 2 children, is getting divorced. We don't see either of them often, and there has never been a time when we were on bad terms or gossiped about his family. His mom is just very secretive. I have nobody to share that news with, and honestly, I don't judge the situation. My husband told me the news immediately and was upset his mom asked him not to tell me. We don't think it was right. We are a team. Do you agree?
Lisa and Corey.
First of all,
And the mom is
Sue.
Sue. Yeah. That's-
Lisa,
yeah.
why do you care that his sister is getting divorced to the point where you have nobody to share the news with? That's weird. Like, that doesn't make sense.
You're just, yeah.
But it just sounds like you're being messy.
Yes.
But Sue is also equally messy. I will say this. There's nothing that my mom can tell me and be like, don't tell Rob, unless it's like a birthday gift. You know, or
Yeah.
something, a
Yeah.
Hanukkah gift. It doesn't work that way. I tell this dude everything, and vice versa. My mom would never say that, though. But I do know mothers that are like, don't tell your wife this. What?
Yeah. You want to brief them on a scenario? Right?
Basically, her and her husband have been together for 23 years, have 2 children, and the mother-in-law likes to tell the husband something and demand him not tell the wife. And she told him something about his sister getting divorced, and
Why wouldn't you want your brother to? Why wouldn't your brother?
That because
Why
I
would be
kind
the-
of got the.
Yeah.
the
What's the
what's
wrong
going-
benefit of your brother knowing that you're getting the divorce, though?
Yeah.
Why does that need to be a secret?
maybe
Is
the
that-
brother didn't want him to know.
Is she divorcing his homie? Like, what's? I don't know. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's even an
Yeah.
issue.
What was her name again?
Lisa.
Lisa, stop tripping. Sue is gonna do that forever.
Yeah.
No.
Just make sure Corey
Corey-
is telling you.
Corey shouldn't
Needs
say.
to be told.
Corey shouldn't lead with my mom told me not to tell you, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, I kind of like that.
I mean,
Yeah, because that way I know.
Then
oh,
I
okay.
would. Then I would know not to say anything to her mom.
Yeah.
Because me, if somebody tells me something, I'd be like, "Oh, so I heard this," or talk
Yeah.
to him
but
about it.
if not, if you know Lisa gonna be all.
Well, she sounds a little extra,
Yeah.
especially with this secret.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah.
Corey know Lisa. They had a whole conversation about why your mom told you not to tell me.
But she probably does it all the time. This was
No.
just one situation.
I know, and they
Yeah.
had that conversation every time.
Yeah.
And it's just like
I don't know.
dating a girl who parents or a guy who parents don't like you, and then they come and tell you, my parents said this, my parents say that, and then you be like, what you say? And they gonna like, oh, I didn't say nothing.
I don't know
Don't tell me that shit. Don't
I
give me
don't
that
know
disclaimer. Don't tell me that.
how
shit, you know what I'm saying?
everyone's relationship
I'm
is.
just-
But me, if you tell me don't say anything to anyone, don't include Rob in that, really. Because
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him. So,
I mean, yeah.
If you tell me that, just know that he may know. And some shit I don't tell him because Rob, he gets the cognac and he starts trying to pry it out of people.
That's
In a weird
bullshit.
way.
No, I don't think it is. I can see you digging. Like,
I
I'm
don't
picturing
dig.
it right now.
I'm like Sweden. I hear some shit. I know some shit.
Yeah.
I don't say shit
Yeah.
to nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not a gossiper
Sometimes.
by any means. No, any means. I'm not a gossiper. I don't feel the necessary.
Well, I said what I said, so I don't know. Anyways, yeah, don't worry about that. If he's telling you, he's telling you. So what do you care? You know the secrets.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's people ask me questions and I know a complete fucking answer for them. I give a vague
Oh, okay.
I mean, I give away.
Yeah, you give
I give away.
an Emmy award.
And
performance.
you fucking put the puzzle together.
Okay.
You know?
Sure, Cognac. Sure. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
I guess, man. I'm still. Yeah.
You know, a therapist's work is never done.
Yeah. I think Lisa got some issues, man.
Yeah.
Corey
I think
too.
Sue has some issues.
Yeah. Sue too. Well, Sue, she probably old as dirt. You know what I'm saying? She don't know no better. And don't like Lisa.
Sue probably tells her husband everything.
Lisa probably a busybody.
Sue seems like one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birds of the same feather. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes opposites attract, and when people are alike, they just can't get along. So.
That's true. That's why we argue so much. Because
I think Corey just need to
we're not alike.
We argue because you're dumb.
look. Corey need to be like, look, this is a family secret. Whatchamacallit getting divorced. We're gonna keep that in our house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, he could word it
Yeah.
better.
He don't have to throw Sue under the bus. You know, unless he just like to see Lisa worked up over Sue.
I don't know. I've actually had that experience, so I don't know.
You know, because my mom told me, don't tell your wife this, but I'm a checker. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me whatever you finna tell me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Period. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If we gotta have a conversation where I can't share it with my partner, we don't need to have the conversation. If it's that damn big of a secret,
Yeah.
I don't even want to fucking know it. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ain't gonna respect me and what I got going, just keep it to your motherfucking self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good. That's a good point. No, I'm saying I've said that. I said no. You tell her, not me. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, tell her, because at the end of the day, you just don't want the response from her on the bullshit you're gonna say.
Well, that's
So-
that's the girl for you. Most
Yeah.
people like to say things behind my back, and then Cognac will say, "Well, no, you can go tell her.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You can go tell her." And I'm still waiting 4, 5, 6 years later for them to say it to my face, and nobody said it.
Because it's almost like a strategic military.
Yes.
You know, because we supposed to be a unified front, me and my wife.
Yes.
So when you come and say don't tell her, that means you trying to break through our fucking uniform.
Yeah.
And now I see you as an enemy.
Well, you're,
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with
Yes,
you.
sir.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be angry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's how I take it too. Like you said, kind of. It's like you're putting it in my ear, where I'm supposed to go around living not the rest of my life, but my day,
Yeah.
going around being like, maybe that bitch did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just talking to her.
Right.
directly about it,
Right.
yeah. Corny,
Yeah.
corny shit.
maybe she did do that
Yeah.
fucked up shit. I don't believe it though. But on the other hand, and
Yeah.
all day you're fucking balancing. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
And don't challenge my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying
Nah.
to challenge my loyalty.
Nah,
and shit.
because
Yeah, sit
as
there and
loyal as I've been to you, Mom,
Yeah.
I'm loyal to her too.
Yeah.
You know, you leave the nest.
Yeah.
Here's
If you don't want her to know, don't tell me.
Let's speak about loyalty here. Let's speak about loyalty here.
What?
Can I be free on this right now? Free on this?
Okay.
Okay. Here's a good fucking scenario for you. So I've always been the catty boy, the nice guy, the good kid, the best boy, the listener, the caring one, the whatever it may be.
You're writing a Dear Semi-Sober. We'll listen to you.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to give you advice.
All right, go
I'm talking
ahead.
to some
Yeah.
doctors.
Go ahead.
I got
You
my
want me to
resume,
speak
with
on
my doctor
You
experience.
want me to speak on it?
You can speak on it, but I don't want you to later go. Could you edit
Cut that out, yeah.
Cut that out.
Cut this last part out.
No.
Good.
No.
Cut the beat.
Wild now.
I've had many trials and tribulations within my family that irritate the fuck out of me, because all I'm gonna say about this is I'm loyal to every fucking person in my family, love them unconditionally, do anything for them, and do whatever. But the minute certain people have a problem, then I'm supposed to have a fucking problem with that. Fuck that. No, because y'all make up your minds every fucking day at the end of the day. And to be honest, it fucking hurts my heart and soul to have to deal with that shit. And now I'm a grown ass man, and I don't like, I'm still gonna love you and have the compassion that Rob always has had, and the love in his heart for family. Because at the end of the day, until you completely attack me, or I feel like you're wrong, or somebody's fucking wronged me, then you're done. But other than that, I'm done with the influences of people saying who you need to like, who you need to love, who you need to do that, who you need to... I respect everybody. Don't fuck with me anymore. That's what I'm saying. Period.
Period.
Like,
period.
I don't care. I don't want to be told I'm dead to you. I've been dead. But I've died multiple times. Shit.
Because his enemies have been after me.
Yes, because my enemies.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that Cognac is probably the most loyal person sitting in this room, and literally all of us are loyal people. So, yeah, you said your truth. I don't have any advice for that.
Yeah, me either.
I love my father,
Fuck
my
them
mother.
Kids.
I love my father, my mother, my brother.
You love everybody.
I'm telling you.
I know. We know. We know.
Yeah.
We know. You got it.
I'll do anything for him. Just don't fuck with me.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
What's this writer's name? Billy. Bob. It's okay, Bob. You got it. You got it now. At 40, you got it. Okay.
And fight come with that.
Yeah. Yes, that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing you even say. I'm gonna start saying that. Look, I said what I said, and fight comes with that. All right, can we get to our segment?
This is our special segment, where we tell you guys, where we attempt to tell you guys everything about us. Transparency is key. And we use this magnificent book, 3,000 Questions About Me being Tequila, me being Cognac, me being the girl, and me being Scotch. And since Scotch is our guest, he's gonna randomly open the book. I think he cheated. And
he always says people.
Is the pen in here for a reason?
No,
oh,
it's just there
okay.
to hold
No,
the pen.
he good.
Hold the pen out and just scroll.
My bad, bro. He did cheat. They had a pen mark.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'm done with you.
All right. So pick a page and then pick a random one.
Yeah. What's the number?
Page number?
No, the question number.
Okay, I got you. Hold on, let me see.
You just have to pick a
number. No, I got
this.
I think this would be good for everyone. $13.99 is the question.
$13.99.
That sounds like a good sale.
Scratch out.
Sound like a Scotch or whiskey. $13.99.
All right.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
For a whiskey?
Oh yeah.
I don't want that one.
All right.
That's an old ass whiskey. Yeah.
If you had to describe yourself as a flavor, what would it be?
White chocolate.
You gonna go white chocolate?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
Maybe like
A flavor.
sea salt white chocolate or something.
She likes biscuits. It just tastes like biscuits.
I didn't say taste like. No, that was.
Smell like biscuits.
There's a difference.
I'm gonna say those potato chips, the salt and vinegar ones. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Everybody loves salt, so not everybody loves vinegar though. So you get a little nice out of me, but
Fish like salt.
rub me the wrong way, then I'm.
It's because they get sneezy with
It's-
pepper.
Pepper.
Can't fuck with pepper.
Yeah.
A flavor.
A flavor. Describe yourself as a flavor.
Peppermint.
Why?
Refreshing.
The confidence and the surety
God.
right behind
I mean, seriously.
Immediate. There was no.
Yeah.
We didn't think about that.
Yeah, you're refreshing.
Yeah.
To who?
Shit.
If you don't like someone, you are not refreshing.
That can be refreshing.
But you don't like anybody.
But some people don't like peppermint. They'll spit it out.
Yeah.
But they still get that refreshing taste. So they just they're afraid of the refreshing.
Sounds dental fresh. I guess. Yeah.
It's either that or Joey Shadowrands.
I mean, I guess if I'm describing myself as a flavor, I would have said chocolate, but you said white chocolate. And I just said that because my mom was always calling me her chocolate doll. And I always say I don't eat chocolate because I'm just so chocolatey sweet. But probably, I'll just say black licorice. I'm black.
And sour.
I like licking. I don't know. But a lot of people don't like licorice, black licorice. I do. Doesn't bother me. I like Good and Plenty's.
You like black licorice?
Yeah. Not like I'll buy it, but yeah.
I've never seen you eat it.
Yeah, I don't, but I'm not a sweets person. No. I like salt and vinegar. Not cane though. I just kind of like you, but yeah, I like salty stuff. I'm a savory girl. So black licorice for me, because I'm always going to be black. Whatever black tastes like.
And I'll always be refreshing, so peppermint.
Yeah.
Or just mint. Not peppermint, but just mint.
Yeah, because I like spearmint better than peppermint.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is, but the gum tastes different.
Fish don't like pepper.
I don't like pepper either. I'm not a fishy bitch. I don't like spice. Salt's for me only. Anyways, thank you for listening, and thank you, Kane.
Yes, thank you, Killer Kane.
Grace. Oh, I'm not calling him that. Ugh. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. He says he's going to come back more often now.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Plan on it.
We'll see. I don't know. He's closer now.
Yeah.
Super weird.
No, yeah.
Sorry, listeners, about my rant. I just will say.
Don't apologize for that shit. Period. P-E-R-I-O-D-T.
You meant it.
I mean, I'm
and
saying,
I agree.
I'm not dealing with flippy flopper people anymore.
No frosted flakes.
No frosted flakes.
Right? Don't forget when you leave, speaking of the ice cream I got you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I said that.
Our flight got delayed, so I still got a whole nother hour now, so I'm going to eat that shit.
Okay, cool.
I forgot about that.
And then you can get your ass whooped at pool one more time.
Yeah. I guess. It's been a bad pool weekend for me.
Yeah, okay. Thank you guys for listening. Love you. Remember to like, subscribe, go to our website, etc., etc., etc. We're going to go hang out with Krusty Kane for an hour.
I think I like Tequila Cane better.
No, yeah, well, he said what he said, I said what I said.
Whiskey.
And that comes with fight.
Whiskey.
It's Scotch.
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 Yeah.
I'm not calling him that.
Thank you guys. Have a great evening.
All right, bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.